tonight, the second of 6 between the Frisco RoughRiders and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up right after this. Taking the mound is the right-hander out of the bullpen, Efren Contreras. 5'10" and 210 pounds and age 22. So, Bob, what do we know about this man on the mound? I think he's got a pretty good arm action out there, and his arsenal does say a lot about him. So here is Jonathan Ornelas as he strides in to face Efren Contreras. And we are about ready to go on this game here tonight. Let's play ball. That one will be lined, and we're underway at 7:05, our first pitch. So far, Missions winning last night. Final in extra innings at 10. 2-1 the score. Pretty good on opening night. A lot of fans. We did anticipate 11,937 fans during that opening night game. So far, pretty good for the homestand of the first 6 of the year. That one is going to be lifted high fly in the air. That will go out of play and foul. Well, tonight's promotional Military Appreciation Night presented by our proud sponsor, family friend, and Dr. Pepper. So far, I want to thank those that serve our great and wonderful country to make it free every day. And so far, I'd love to give a special shout out to my close friend out there in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Served 4 years in the Army. And we'll get to his name in just a moment. First strikeout by Efren Contreras. As he will strike his first man out, there's one away. So tonight we are going to give a special shout out to my great friend Duncan Ray. 4 years served in the military. And just want to thank him for his valiant service. Also married to his fiancée, Megan. And so far, hope they have a happy life together. Marriage is a good thing, John. I mean, I'm married to my wife for at least 56 years, and so far going on 57 afterwards. Well, happy anniversary, Bob. Yes, thank you. Here's Justin Foscue now, as that will be a curveball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. So far, top of the first inning, no score through what seems to be the beginning of this game. I could be Captain Obvious. 3 balls, 1 strike. Josh Young at the coming up on deck. There's pitch, and that one's going to load the count. 3 balls, 6. So far, happy Wednesday. Series continues tomorrow night at 7:05. Friday at 7:05 as well. And Saturday's first pitch at 4 o'clock as we start up a doubleheader. Missions after this homestand, they'll head to Amarillo for 6. Missions will be back home on Tuesday, April 26th, playing the Springfield Cardinals. And right there, swing and a miss, and the count now 0-1. Gotta say, pretty good. So we're starting off this new year and new season of MLB The Show, and for a lot of us, we like new fans to come in, and so far we got a lot of them so far. Got fans watching from Corpus Christi. Tonight, the Hooks are at Midland playing the new and improved Rockhounds. Rockhounds changed their logo and pretty much jerseys and everything. They got a new mascot as well that replaces the old mascot. So far, the old Rocky the Rockhound is already retired after serving a lot of seasons with the Rockhounds. Well, Efrain Contreras will get the second strikeout. And there is 2 away. So far, new mascot, new logos, new jerseys. New everything as they start this first season. They have 50 years in professional baseball and proud sponsor here in the Texas League of the AA Oakland Athletics affiliate. So far, so good. Here's Carl Chester now. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away in the top of 1. Right there, swing and a miss in the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a great home crowd here tonight. Fans getting their tickets. And if you got some tickets on your phone, then make sure you get them scanned in by our great front door entrances. You can find it at home plate and third base. Just pitch. Inside strike on that curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. And that one is going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Malone on his horse. And he makes the play at the wall. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. On now to the bottom of the first. No score through the top half. Cole Reagans, a left-hander out of the bullpen, would get the starting assignment. 6'4", 190 pounds, and age 24. Now leading off for the mission, shortstop C.J. Abrams. Be the first man coming on board here tonight for San Antonio. And doing pretty good. That's going to be right there to second. A 2-1 play as they'll go to first. And he is down on a ground ball and 1 away. Well, the chance now to give you the starting lineups for the home side. And so far, Mission fans are expected another win as they did last night. Close and final of the 10 innings of play. Was the final score 2-1 as the Missions win the home opener and the start of this season. Right there, 1 ball, no strike. CJ Hinojosa coming at bat. So far, it's pretty good to win the first of this 6-game homestand. Pretty good right there. That's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Center field under this one. Makes the play. There's 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Now here is the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Mears coming in. About ready to fight. Here's pitch by Reagans, and that one is going to be outside on top of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch here, and that changeup will get fouled off. So the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Go ahead, give you ball clubs tonight. Arkansas at Springfield. Frisco at San Antonio. Corpus Christi at Midland. Wichita at Northwest Arkansas. And Amarillo at Tulsa. Strike 3 called. As that will do. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the top of the second, and no score through 1. Steele Walker coming in as he comes up to bat next for the RoughRiders. And the pitch. And that one is going to be hit high in the air. Shortstop Abrams under this one makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 8, Bubba.
Now here's the center fielder, number 8, Bubba Thompson. Thompson coming in. Looking good. Pitch here. And that's going to be going to CJ Hinojosa right there to first, and he's down for 2.
Batting
So great play and hustle to get him out at first base. And now here's Davis Wenzel. Wenzel coming in, looking pretty anxiously sharp. And right there, in for a strike on the borderline pitch. In the count now, 0-1. Contreras, number 61 on his jersey. Same as my friend's last name, even though soon to be roommates of me. And that's gonna be swing and a miss, 0-2. Even though his name is Benny, they call him Benito Contreras. Here's the 0-2. And that one is going to be hit high in the air. Hinojosa under this one makes the play, and there is the third out here in the half of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of 2, and no score. James Wood, center fielder here tonight, will lead off the bottom half of the home second. And a pitch, and that's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Right fielder under it, makes the play, and there's one way on the fly out. So far, pretty good. Now here is Yorman Rodriguez. Well, he strides to the plate. First time around being in the 5 spot. And pitch here, and that's going to be right there. Shortstop, right to first. He gets him down, and there's 2 quick outs for this half inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Now here is Augustine Ruiz. Ruiz coming in. And the pitch. Right there inside, close to the borderline. And the count now 0-1. Frisco wearing their road grays, red letters, blue numbers. Road gray pants and also some red Nike shoes. Looking pretty good for those. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. And that curveball is in, 80 miles an hour, called for a strike, 1-2. Beautiful night, clear blue sky, sun fixing to set on a Wednesday evening. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 inning in the books already. And now the pitch. And that's going to be right there to second, right to first as he throws it in the dirt. But meanwhile, the runner is chopped down at first. And that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Top of the third. And no score through 2. Here's the number 8 hitter for the RoughRiders is Dustin Harris. Harris coming in, pitch here, out in strike zone. And the count now 0-1. Nothing and 1. In at the borderline pitch, and that's a called strike, 0-2. Pretty good night here tonight, right, Bob? Yeah, it is a good night for a lot of people to come in, enjoy a baseball game, and come in and watch these 2 perfectly good ball clubs. And that is strike 3 swinging. And Efren Contreras will get the 3rd strikeout of the night, and there is 1 away. Now here is the number 9 and last of the order, David Garcia. 8-9-1 hitters due up for this half inning. And that one inside for a strike, and the count now 0-1. Pitch here. Swing and a miss. So the count now is 0-2. 0-2. And that there hit to Rodriguez, the first baseman. He takes it himself. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Now to bring in the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. 0 for 1, strikeout in the first. Pitch here by Contreras, and that's inside for a strike, 0-1. Boy, I gotta say that Efren Contreras is having a good dueling on the mound so far. Yep, and he's staying focused, maintaining pitch speed in comparison. I mean, doing really well. He's got it made. He can pretty much strike out this half inning to get to the bottom of third. Now the 0-2. And that's going to be chopped foul. Still hanging on. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Top of third, no score through the first 2 innings of tonight's contest. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down easily. And that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom half of the third. No score through 3.5. And now here is Olivier Basabe.
For the Missions, the third baseman.
Hot corner third baseman tonight. Looking good. Pitch here. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. And that will go out of play and foul, as that will bounce the bleachers out there in left field. And 0-1 is the count. That's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Right fielder makes the play. And Olivier Basabe goes down retired for 1. So here's the number 8 batter, Thomas Malone. Beautiful night here. Today's temperature reached 95 degrees. And it will go as we progress through the evening to a 53. Pitch here, outside, 2 balls, no strikes. So far, we had a few rain showers today, but nothing much of severe weather. We're doing all right. And if it's all right with Mother Nature, she sure seems cool right about now. You see how nice she is? Beautiful conditions. The wind might be blowing out from center field. Unlike last year, tornado watches became the key example of why everybody stayed alert during the first 6 games with Frisco last year. And you remember that tornado watch that was on us till about 9 o'clock or 10 that evening. Yeah, it kind of was. Everybody had to maintain focus. Yeah, you had rain and storms, but that is evidently a lot of things going on through the baseball season. I mean, you can't roll out thunderstorms during April through September. There's no doubt in my mind that, yeah, you're going to have games get canceled and a lot of other things that go on through the season. And here is Michael Cantu coming in. So he strides in. You know, Bob, you do make a pretty good point right there. Yeah, I need to make some good points. And, you know, I just have to. Well, that will end the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we go to the top half of the fourth with Foscue to lead it off right after this. John Scampy and Chris Singleton. And so far they will be at Amarillo when we start up at 11:05 a.m. first pitch against the Sod Poodles. That's just kind of a weird name. And who are they affiliated with? Pretty much they are for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Oh. Who does Wichita affiliate with?
Josh.
They will be the Minnesota Twins AA team. Oh, wow. So these two ball clubs, they're added to the list with the 5-on-5. Yep. We were last year called the AA Central. And now this the first season of Texas League Baseball. There's Josh Young. That one right there hit the Mears, and he can't get there as that will land for the first base hit of the evening for the RoughRiders.
The right fielder, number 21.
And now here is 21, Carl Chester. And that's going to get right there. And again, another base hit right in front of Mears. There is 2 away with still 1 away. Wow, and the RoughRiders look like they seek revenge here tonight. And right there, bat the first before the first pitch. And the runner at first is back in standing, so there will be no pickoff play at that. Right there, high fly in the air. Malone makes the play, and there's 2 down. So Frisco getting the first 2 hits of this contest. They got runners. And here is Bubba Thompson, 0 for 1. Ground out in the second. The pitch right there inside, cold strike, 0-1. So you didn't answer my question yesterday, John. Oh, what question was that, Bob? What did you do that would have been fun during the after season last year? Well, so far, Bob, I hanged out with my friend. And we went to the movies, we enjoyed ourselves, we had a pretty good time. Oh, and what did y'all go see? Well, 13 times in Regal, because I am a unlimited member, $18 a month, only 55 cents to get in. And so far you can watch your favorite movies for as many times as you want. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Bottom of the 4th coming up. No score through the 4.5. C.J. Abrams 0 for 1, ground out in the first. So you're talking about Regal and $18 a month. That doesn't sound like a bad thing, John. No, it kind of sounds a little bit decent when you think about your favorite movie and how much you can watch over and over and over again, and you only get in 55 cents. That does not sound bad at all. Right there, right to center. That's going to be a line drive up the middle for a base hit. So far, missions doing good. So what movie did you watch? Well, 13 times we watched Clifford the Big Red Dog. Oh man, I think I watched that. It's pretty good. And that one hit high in the air to center. Center fielder camped under it, makes the play, and there is 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joshua Mears.
That'll bring in Joshua Mears. Strikeout in the first, 0 for 1. Looking for the runner to advance, and the pitch, swing and a miss, changeup gets him down 0-1. So far, so good here tonight. Don't forget, Thursday is Taco Bell Value Night. We do have a scheduled magnet giveaway to give on our Friday night. And don't forget the doubleheader beginning Saturday. That one hit high in the air. And the first baseman will reach out make the play, and there is 2 away.
Number 2.
So after that, we got post-game fireworks after the 6th game of this homestand. So make sure you stay. We have Sunday and Monday off. Travel to Amarillo as we have our scheduled game with the Sod Poodles at 11:05 a.m. Chris Scampy and John Singleton will be your announcers. Well, we have our 6 days off. And that's going to be right there. Right to second and right to first, as that will do for this half inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the 5th coming up, no score through 4. Davis Wenzel 0 for 1 to pop out in the second, comes up. And so far, we are halfway through this game as we are pretty much getting ready to be halfway home through the night. Yeah, unlike yesterday when the game went scoreless, Missions did a good job last night for opening night, and they sure did, Bob.
That's in. Ball.
Right there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davis Wenzel at the plate. And the 1-2. And that one right to Hinojosa as he moves in right in front of it. And there is 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dustin Harris.
Here is Dustin Harris. Striked out in the 3rd and is 0 for 1. So far, just want to thank everybody and coming out to this contest here tonight. And we want to thank also those that served our great military. My friend from Muskogee, Oklahoma, Duncan Ray, served 4 years on his contract. So, Jonathan, let me tell you, did you have any family members that served? Well, yeah, I had a grandpa that served at least 3 to 4 years in the Marines, in the Marine Corps. Wow, I mean, that's pretty good. So, Bob, did you have anybody in your family that served in military? Well, yeah, I had one that was in the National Guard, and she pretty much graduated, and well, pretty much I have a son that's pretty much in the military as well. He's pretty much in Afghanistan or wherever the war is. Wow. Pretty good right there. Thank you for your service to Bob's kid. And Bob, does he have a name that I can shout him out? Yes, his name is Jack. Oh, want to give a big shout out to Jack. Hi Jack, how you doing? I mean, if he is watching from Afghanistan, I don't really know if they have cable or anything up there. No, they pretty much have radio. They can listen to baseball games and on their free time, you know, but a lot of times they're out fighting this unstoppable war, and it's just really hard. I think about my son a lot. Yeah, I bet you do, man. There's a lot of things in the world that go on today, and a lot of people don't realize how bad this corruption is, but we're not talking politics. I mean, politics need to be kept out of our sports. I mean, I know that a lot of it has to deal with corruption and what's going on. Well, right there, strike 3, as that will be the half inning of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go. Home half of the 5th coming up. No score.
for the missions.
Here's Yorman Rodriguez, 0 for 1 to ground out in the second. Beautiful night on Military Appreciation Night by our courtesy friends at Dr. Pepper. And don't forget that every Thursday night, a no scheduled magnet giveaway. Or, yeah, Taco Bell value night. I do apologize, getting a little mixed up on the schedule. We have Taco Bell value night for Thursday night, but it's also Thirsty Thursday. Don't forget about that. Dr. Peppers are at least $2 a piece every Thursday home game when the missions are at home. So far, missions will be home on the 28th, and that does land on a Thursday evening. First time around playing the Springfield Cardinals, but it'll be the third of 6 games on that series. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch here, and that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. And that's got enough room that they're going to chase after it. And going from first to second. And the relay gets them out at third. Over picky on that one. As that will be the first out of the inning, and that will get a hit erased. Boy, he should have been happy with 2. Yeah, I know, Bob. That was ridiculous. Now here is Augustine Ruiz. Ruiz coming in as he takes a cold strike. Counting down 0-1. 0 for 1. Ground out in the second. Bottom of the 5th, no score through 5.5 innings of play here tonight on this Wednesday evening. Military Appreciation Night, presented by our proud sponsor of Thursday night drinks, Dr. Pepper. Well, Cole Reagans will get the second strikeout. Here's Olivier Basabe. 0 for 1. Here tonight, and that's going to be lined right there to left field. That goes down into a base hit, and a 2-out single keeps the inning alive. That'll bring in the left fielder Thomas Malone as he takes a ball outside the zone, and the count now 1-0. Missions tomorrow, this third of 6 games, Taco Bell value night, scheduled maggot giveaway, post-game fireworks presented by Bud Light. Well, draft beer, I should say. Pitch here, and that one's going to be lifted high fly in the air. The right fielder has it, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th, no score through 6.5. Correction, 5.5. Okay, first time around I screw up tonight, but that's all right. Now here's Jonathan Ornelas as he takes a cold strike on that pitch near the borderline. 0-1. See, I know the start of the season can easily feel tiring, but that's all right. There's a lot of days where it could be long, but so far just got to keep going. I mean, the day ain't over until the last out is made. So, beautiful night here in San Antonio. And right there, strike 3, get them down looking. And there is the 8th strikeout by Contreras. So far, that four-seam fastball is keeping him going. Confidence level is high. pitch count is down to the low 50s. Pitching one heck of a game. 0 for 1 to walk in the first. That is Justin Foscue. Foscue is coming on. After this 6-game set with the Frisco RoughRiders, Missions will take Sunday and Monday off, travel to Amarillo, and play the Sod Poodles on Tuesday night. Tuesday morning. I do see the scheduled time of the first of 6 games at Amarillo, 11:05 a.m. So it is a Tuesday morning game for the Sod Poodles and the Missions.
1-2.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And the pitch. And strike 3. And there is strikeout number 9. We're looking for 10 strikeouts for 12-pack crispy tacos, courtesy of our great friends at Taco Bell. And right there, Code strike in the count now, 0-1. 1 for 2 single in the 4th. So 10 strikeouts equals a free lunch from us. And that's going to be right there. And that will go foul. So the count now is 0-2. So after Missions get back from Amarillo, we start Tuesday, April 26, 7:05. Our next $2 Tuesday presented by AARP, as we take on the Springfield Cardinals for a 6-game set. Wrapping up the month of April right there. Strike 3 swinging. And make that 10 strikeouts, as that will be the side retired. So 9-1 and 2 hitters due up for the home half of the 6th, and still no score. Michael Cantu coming out, 0 for 1 fly out in the 3rd. So far pretty good here, and that's going to be held up, but he went around. Code strike going 1. Cole Reagan's down at 45 pitches for the RoughRiders. And that's going to be line to shortstop. Right there from short to first. He gets him down, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So that'll bring in C.J. Abrams, 1 for 2 single in the 4th. Missions wrap up the series with Springfield on Sunday, May 1st at 2:05 in the afternoon. Missions get on the road 6 games at Corpus Christi before playing a 12-game homestand. First 6 against the Arkansas Travelers and 6 against the new Midland Rockhounds. Pitch here. And that's going to be line high in the air to center field. And the center fielder will get it, and there's 2 away. Do see a lot of flyouts through the ball game, right, Bob? Yeah. I mean, there's really not a lot of hard hit balls in this ball game, but so far as you look at it, they've cracked the hit column, but they haven't scratched the runs in the run column. Right there, changeup gets him going as he holds up in time, but went around, and the count now 0-1. Bottom of 6, and again he goes. So the count now is 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, and that's going to be right there to short, to first, and he gets him down, and that ends the 6th inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Top half of the 7th coming up. Still no score. Top of the 7th now. Here is Carl Chester.
Frisco, the right fielder.
1 for 2, single in the 4th. Looking to scratch a run across. And that's going to be fouled off, and the count now 0-1. 65 pitches by Efrain Contreras. And that's going to be fouled off, and the count now 0-2. So after that 12-game homestand, Missions will get on the road as they will head to Frisco for 6. And right there, strike 3 called. And make that double-digit strikeouts. As Contreras just continues to pound the strike zone, getting the strikeouts. And making everything possible to win here tonight. Here's Steele Walker. Walker coming in, and that's going to be hit high in the air. That will go out of play and foul. So the count now is 0-1. Frisco's trying to tie up a series here. Missions winning 2-1 last night on opening night. And looking to win this one here this evening. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's hit high in the air behind home plate. Cantu has it. And that's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bubba.
That'll bring in the center fielder, Bubba Thompson. Strikeout and the ground out is 0 for 2. Pitch here. Inside at the borderline pitch, and the count now 0-1. 0-1. And right there on the zone. So the count now is 0-2. That one is hit high in the air. Hinojosa makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th. No score through 7.5. Bottom of 7, here's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Nighttime coming upon us, a beautiful night. And right there, changeup just down and in for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one is going to be hit high in the air to right field. Right fielder has it, makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
In the box now, here is James Wood. 0 for 2, fly out and a ground out. Pitch here. And that's lifted. High fly in the air. Center field. Give a chase, and he gets there as he hits the wall.
Now batting.
In stride to make the play. So you look at top speed of 19.08 miles an hour. Route efficiency covered 95%. And 127 of distance covered on that play. That's going to be hit high in the air. Center field. Ranging after it. Can't get there. And he's going to have to stop at second. So the tiebreaker run will be out at second base in scoring position. That's going to bring in Augustine Ruiz. Ruiz coming in, the pitch here. And that's going to be hit high in the air. Third baseman makes the play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, one left, no errors. As we go to the top half of the 8th inning. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. And no score through 7. Here is Davis Wenzel, 0 for 2, pop out and a line out. And that one's going to be hit high in the air. Malone, on his horse, makes the play in foul territory. And there is one away. Now here is Dustin Harris, 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts. And that one's going to be hit to Hinojosa. And right there from second to first on a 2-1 play, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, David Garcia.
There's David Garcia. 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Pitch here. And that one is swing and a miss on the borderline call, and the count now 0-1. 0-1. And that one will be fouled off, and the count now 0-2. And that one hit high in the air. Right fielder Mears under this one. And he makes the play. And that'll be 8.5 innings with no score. And still doing good. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. No score through 8.5. Here's Oliver Basabe. And that one's going to be hit right there. That gets in for a left field base hit. So far, so good for the Missions. And now they got to try and anticipate getting in the run column. Yeah, and that's the thing, John. If you ever want to get in there, you got to be good at it. You got to hit your ball right up the middle. And hopefully that will give him the chance. Well, the left fielder has been relieved out of this game. And so far, that's going to bring up the next batter for the RoughRiders, Steven Valines. 6'2", 179 pounds, and no years of service, but evidently last year started with Frisco in 2021. Pitch here. And that one is chopped foul, so the count now is 0-1. So great home crowd we have. So far, got a lot of what is left of this homestand. And right there, swing and a miss. And the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Right there. And that is hit to second. And right to first, a double play. And they get 2. The hit is erased, I shall say. And I stand right there on my own words. The hit is erased. I say again, the hit is erased. Yeah, I heard you the 3rd time, John. Yep. Here's the pitch. And right there, that's going to get fouled. So the count now 0-1. Fly out and the ground out 0 for 2 by Michael Cantu. Nighttime upon us. Stadium lights illuminating the field. Nice crowd we got on hand. Right there to the pitcher. Right to first. And there is 8 complete innings. And still scoreless. As we head to the top of the 9th. And that'll bring in Jonathan Ornelas. 0 for 3, strikeout in the 6th. Still staying in is Efrain Contreras. Pitch here, that one too high. Count now is 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. That one too high. Count now 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Pitch here. And that one is going to be hit high in the air. And that cannot get caught. It will go down as a right field base hit on the fielder's choice. And so far so good for Frisco. Now they got to try and keep the runs getting on base. And that one's going to be line right there. Mears, another base hit, gets them going. And now you got 2 runners on with still nobody out. The hits are piling in, but they are making a little progress where progress is due. 72% tonight. Frisco is winning this game. And that one is at the borderline pitch on the call, and the count 1-0. Top at 9, 2-1. Nobody out, no score through this whole game. I will be saying it. 1-0. And in for strike. So the count now 1-1. Pitch here. And that curveball outside. So the count 2-1. Well, another walk here will be bad. That will be bases loaded. Nobody out. And that could do some damage if Frisco gets in and hopefully gets this game going. And that's going to be right there. High fly in the air. Malone on his horse. And he makes the play, tagging the runner from second, going straight to third. And that will be a fly out. That will be the corners, first and third. Tie-breaking run for the RoughRiders is 90 feet away at third. Carl Chester up to plate, 1 for 3. As he singled in the 4th base hit, gets the runner home. And that one is going to be too high, and the count now 1-0. Well timed to get called into the bullpen. And that'll bring in Aaron Leisure. And that will do for the starter here tonight of Efrain Contreras. Did pretty good getting a high volume of strikeouts. And he's got it in the bag in this one. Aaron Leisure, 6'3" and 208 pounds. Second season for the Missions, as he started last year in 2021 and starting fresh this year. Leisure coming in. Pitch here. And that one hits the borderline pitch. Fans are upset about that one, so the count now 2-0. First at third, 1 away. No score here, still tied. And that one is cold strike, so the count now is 2-1. Looking in is Leisure. And that one is high. So the count now 3-1. On deck for the RoughRiders is Steele Walker. There's pitch, and that one's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Malone. He makes the play. Tagging from third is the runner. And in the score from third, the RoughRiders will plate their first of tonight's contest. 1-0 RoughRiders. That'll bring in Steele Walker. Pop out in the 7th. And the pitch. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Cantu under this one, makes the play. And that will do it. So one more chance here tonight as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Missions have 1, 2, 3 hitters due up. And that will be a 1-0 Rough Riders lead. Tyler Thomas, 6'1", 175 pounds. Coming in first time, first serve for the Rough Riders. And now here is the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Singled in the fourth and is 1 for 3. And the pitch right there, down and in. Close on that borderline pitch, and the count now 0-1. Mission fans, want to remind all that are watching this ball game, tune in for Taco Bell Value Night. That is Thursday evenings, every home game. Also, Thirsty Thursday. Grab you a Slurpee or a nice soda drink. A nice soda, I shall say, not soda. Yeah, let me tell you, a little bit stuttery, that's okay. I'm getting better by each and every day. Just saying. So Thirsty Thursday is Taco Bell Value Night. Also, $2 7-Eleven drinks. And that's going to be hit high in the air. And that's going to fall for the base hit. Runner going. And he's going to get out at second. Big mistake there. As he tried to stretch it into a double. Gets tagged out at second. And there's one away. Here's C.J. Hinojosa. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. Left field has it and makes a play for 2 away. So Mission's down to their final out, I shall say. And here's the right fielder, Joshua Mears, 0 for 3. Fly out in the 7th inning. And the pitch. And that's going to be right there to third. And to first. And that is the ball game. So Frisco taking a 1-0 shutout victory as they will take game 2 of this 6-game set. Thirsty Thursday tonight. Don't forget we are back at 7:05 tomorrow evening. Friday 7:05 and 4:05 on Saturday to start off that doubleheader. And having 2 days off on Sunday and Monday as we have Easter Sunday. So far, so good. And want everybody to know that they have a happy Easter. Rough Riders get the win here tonight. 1-0 the final score. And that will do for tonight for all of us. Have a good night.
Victorious Rough Riders, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Missions, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.